Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Profotech Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress plugin development tutorial using Boilerplate, and this is our part 8th of this video session series in which we will discuss about how can we upload images and files from our media gallery to our plugin. So guys, if you are beginner to this channel, then please don't forget to subscribe, and also this is your first video, then I strongly suggest you to watch our previous video sessions whatever we have made under the playlist of Boilerplate. Okay, so in the last video session guys, we have made our layout sections of all playlist as well as add playlist. Okay, so these two sections actually we have made in our last video sessions, and also these layouts we have set in our previous video session. Okay, so if this is your first video, then I strongly suggest to watch our previous video sessions to make the clear vision about this tutorial. So in this video session we want that when we upload any images files, while clicking on this button, then we want to upload those images from this media gallery. Okay, right now if we will click on this button, then it will upload images from our system, not from this media gallery. Okay, so when we click on this button, then directly it selects the file from our system, but we don't want to do so. We want that when we click on this button, it will open up our media gallery. Okay, and upload images as well as files from this gallery instead of choosing all files from our system. Okay, so how can we do that? So just simply go to editor, open up your add playlist, because this is the button actually we have put inside add playlist. Okay, because when you go to add playlist, this is button inside our add playlist section. Okay, that's why we have opened add playlist. Okay, so we want that while clicking on this input type file button, we want to upload images or files from our media gallery. Okay, so just remove this button and now make an input type button. Let's say that upload image. Okay, and also let's say class btn info. This is a bootstrap class. So when we save this file and refresh this page, here is our button. Okay, so we want that while clicking on this button, we open up our media gallery to select our files. Okay, so to do that, actually we need to include a WordPress function for that, and that WordPress function should be something called wp enqueue media. wp enqueue media. Okay, this is a function. By using that function guys, it actually provides some JavaScript functions to use that. Okay, and now let's give an ID of this button. Let's say that is media upload. Okay, let's say media upload. Okay, and just copy this ID and open up your JS file, and this is the custom.js that we have made in our last video session. Okay, so just open up this, and now let's say that jQuery ID of our button, let's say on click. Okay, and here is the callback function, and let's say for now console.log I am pressed. Okay, so when we save this file, go to our browser, just refresh this page, open up your console. Okay, so just I'm going to click this button, and here it's working. Okay, working fine. So now we want to open up our media gallery by clicking on this button. Okay, so to do that we need to use called, let's say where images or image, let's say image, and we will need to use wp media. Okay, this is the event actually guys provided by our function which we have used called wp enqueue media. Okay, and also if you have watched our previous video series of WordPress plugin development, then at several video sessions we have actually discussed about this functionality. Okay, in our previous video sessions of WordPress plugin development, we have actually discussed about this media gallery upload images to our plugin in several video sessions in great detail. Okay, so just open up custom.js file, let's say wp media, and we need to pass some of the attributes called title, and let's say that upload image for boiler. Okay, and now the next parameter, don't need to pass double quotes here, and another parameter called multiple equal to false. We will discuss about this parameter in a bit. Okay, I just need to open on, let's say select. Okay, and the callback function will be attached with this, and let's say that console.log, here I am. Okay, so just save this file, go to your browser and just refresh this page. While clicking on this, just click on this button, and now we are on our media gallery. Instead of our system, we have opened our media gallery. Just close that. Let's click once more. This is the message, guys, actually we have written. If you have remember right here under the title section, we have written this statement. Okay, so when we, let me explain about each and every section of that. wp.media is include we have used by the use of this function. Okay, so while clicking on this button, we are going to open up this media section right here, open. Okay, and now this is, let's discuss about multiple. So when we click on any of these images, okay, so right now we have made it as false value. Okay, that's because we are not able to select multiple images at a time. Okay, so when we have made it false, then we can select only one single file at a time. Okay, so when we click on, just pressing by pressing control, we are able to select only one file at a time. Okay, so when we make it as a true, it's true value. So when we just refresh this page, click on this media button, and let's by pressing control, and now we are able to select both these two files. This is only possible by making it as a true value. Okay, so let's make a false value again, and let's say that where files equal to, so just copy this image, paste it here, and let's say that get selection. Actually, guys, we are not doing right, just get rid of that. Let's say state get selection. Okay, get selection, and now if we say console.log files. Okay, so if we save this file, and now this is the image actually stores after selecting all those files from this media gallery. Okay, so we need to use this image here. We need to get the state and all the selections that actually we have made. Okay, so if we save this file, go to our browser and just refresh this page, just click on button, and let's select, because we have made it as a false, so we are able to select only one image at the time. Okay, so just I'm clicking on that, select, and now we can see that we have an object inside that. Okay, so right now we have no selected image. To see the selected value, we need to do is that just go to editor. Let's say that instead of this, let's say where JSON images or JSON files. Okay, let's say files, this is the variable files dot to JSON. Okay, so just I'm going to console it out, console.log JSON files, just copy this and paste it here. Okay, so when we save this file, go to browser, just refresh this page, let's select some of our files, load image, click on that, and let's say select. So this is an array return, just click on that, and here is the detail that actually got, like as you can see, multiple details of this file. Actually whatever we have included, we are getting. Okay, like if we say like ID, URL, title, type, and many more things we can see. So when we click copy this URL, open up, copy this URL and open up a new tab. So this is the image that we have uploaded. Okay, so this is how we can get actually the details of our uploaded image in JSON format. As you can see, name, title, URL, so all these images we actually getting. But remember, all these details actually we are getting inside this an array. So we want that only single image detail will be returned. Okay, so to do that just need to pass first here. Okay, because we haven't passed this function right below here, so it returned an array of files. Okay, so when we save this file, just refresh this page. When we make selection of any files, just select any image, click on select, and this is the information that actually returned, like id, title, file name, url, and many more informations. Okay, so when we want to access any of these informations, just we need to write called json files dot. If we want to access the url, let's say title we want to access, so just we need to write title. Okay, and let's say one more attribute we want to retrieve called json files dot, and this is called link, or you might say url. Okay, let's say url. So when we save this file, just refresh this page, select any image, let's open up, select. So this is the image information called image name and the image url. Okay, so we have retrieved all the informations from our selection. Okay, so what will happen when we change it to true? So let's make it true. So when we make it true, now we are able to select multiple images at a time. Okay, so no need to pass first here, so just get rid of that. And also let's just copy this line and paste below it. Let's comment out, and now we need to retrieve, let's say json files only. Okay, so now we are retrieve make a multiple selection for that. Okay, so just remove that. So let's refresh this page. So when we click on upload image, just I am pressing control, and now we are able to select multiple images at a time. So just I am clicking on select. So now we have two objects in an array, two objects. Just open up, and this is the information of our two images, first and second. Okay, so how we retrieve all these informations? So if we want to retrieve all these informations, we need to use each loop. Okay, so just I'm going to use each loop. Let's say jquery dot h, let's say json files, under this needs a callback function. Let's pass this is iterating loop, and this is information about files. Okay, so we want that console.log, let's say item.title. Okay, and also this is the information actually we are retrieving from each of these items. After selecting all these files, actually it has retrieved into a JSON format as we have seen, and now we are iterating over these JSON files by using each loop. Okay, and by iterating each item, we have actually accessed the title of all these items. Okay, so when we save this file, go to browser, just refresh this page. Let's click on that. Let's select multiple files, just select. So this is the information that we have retrieved: the title of image 1, title of image 2. Okay, so if we want to retrieve the URL section as well, then we need to write by using concatenation, let's say item dot url. Okay, just refresh this page, click on upload image button, and now we are able to select multiple images informations as you can see. So when we just suppose click this url, open a new tab, and here is our image. Okay, so this is how guys tutorial that we have made, how can we upload images by using media gallery. Okay, so how can we relate this tutorial with our plugin development? Let's say that we want make a span tag, let's make a image tag inside that, let's say image. Okay, and let's say src, right, it is empty, so let's say that media image. Okay, media image, now it is empty for now. Okay, so and also let's discuss input type hidden, let's say id equal to url, image url might be say image url, and name should be image url. Okay, so when we save this file, just refresh this page, And now if we go to its element section, then we can see that the two attributes that we have added is right here, image as well as input type hidden. Okay, so we want that when anyone upload image and we are able to select only one image at this time. Okay, so let's make it as a false and just uncomment that. Let's make it as a comment. Okay, and now let's make comment it also. So we want that after selecting our image from our selection, we want that jQuery, this is the ID of our input type hidden, okay, image URL, and we need to pass val equal to JSON files dot URL. Okay, JSON files dot URL, whatever the attribute actually we are going to retrieve. And also we want to show this image inside the stack. Okay, so just copy this ID, go to JS, and let's say that jQuery, this is our selector called ID, and now attribute we want to set as an src attribute to our selected files URL. Okay, so let's say JSON files dot URL. Okay, and also if you want to attach some of the styling, let's say that this image should be of height, let's say 100 pixel, and width should be also 100 pixel. Okay, so when we save this file, we go to browser, just refresh that. So right now we have no images, that's why it is appearing as a broken image. So okay, so when we click on upload image, let's say just select that and place cont select. So this is the image that we have uploaded. Okay, and this is the generated URL actually we have stored inside this input type hidden. So why actually we have stored these informations? Because in our upcoming videos, when we discuss about the Ajax request in our Boilerplate plugin development, then these informations actually we will save to our database. Okay, means we will take the information like playlist name as well as the playlist thumbnail URL. We will save all these informations by our Ajax request to WordPress database. Okay, so that's why we have discussed about the media sections in this video. Okay guys, so I have made much more clear concept about upload images by using media to our plugin. Also we have discussed about these video sessions in our WordPress plugin development video session series. Okay, so in this video session guys, if you have any query, just drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.